the musical. Urinetown, the place is, well, it's a place you'll hear people referring to a lot throughout the show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
What do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2, and then... Well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But you're in town, the musical. Well, here we are. Welcome. Now, it takes place in a town, like any town, that you might find in a musical. This here's the first setting for our show. Now, as the sign says, it's a public amenity. Meaning, public toilet. All these people have been waiting for hours to get in, and it is the only amenity that they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Blackstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, a water shortage, the hard times, the drought, a shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Not all at once. They'll hear about the water shortage, but in the next scene.
Oh, I guess you want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about bad subject matter? Or a bad title, even. That could kill us.
Suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That's the central conceit of the show. Better hold your panties right up to the feet. We can't have you eating for free. If you will catch you, we never fail. And we never bother with it. You'll get Now later on, you'll learn these public bathrooms are owned and operated by a private company. They keep admission high generally, so if you're down on your luck, you have to come to a place like this. One of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here is counting her pennies. Isn't that right, little Sally?
Very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me the way to a private company which controls these public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
You meet the guy who runs your good company later. That there is his daughter.
It's quite a ways from here, ma'am. You see, this is the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
Really? Tower on the hill?
Yeah, that's the one.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are. I mean, it most certainly is.
You're late already? Thanks ever so much for the directions and such.
Anytime.
We've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown, the musical.
First, that glass and
Out of my way, child. I'm eating of my own to tend to.
I haven't got it.
Now get it!
Come on, Penny, I'm good for it. That's what you said last week.
And I still haven't seen Penny one!
And it's Ms. Pennywise to you. Bobby Reason was the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday, unless I grow.
He's my palm, Miss Pennywise. Can you come in for free just this once?
Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong.
No one gets in for free!
Now, Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people in high places over the years, so why not let this one be ours?
If old man Strong gets in for free, then so do I. No, back there! No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payoffs to meet too? What I do?
And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash.
Every morning you all come here, and every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. And I'm here to tell you, you is gonna pay.
But Miss Pennywise...
Now, Bobby,
In the name of God, Penny, what difference could it make?
a difference. Times are hard, our cash is tight, you've got no right. I've heard it all before. Justice wants too much, because wants wants. Oh, what wants
ring, Strong? Caesar! You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab a mop buggy. Never thought I'd live to see that day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an economic offense, Strong.
Quite exciting.
What if it is? I feel better now. That's all I care about, Tom.
I always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Hey, give a word!
Stop it! Don't get me! Stop it!
I won't, Pop.
I tell your mother. Tell your mother that I love her.
I will, Pop. I will.
Remember me, boys! Oh, God, what have I done? Remember me!
Remember! How he ain't going to be. Remember! How he made a mockery from the crockery, off with the doggery. Don't be like him.
What became of him? What do you mean by that?
Just keep your head out of the clouds, that's all I'm saying. Good day.
All right. I was ready to pay. It's my last few dollars, but I'll pay. Well, I'll pay, buddy, Strong. Always and forever. Just so long as you keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pop. What's to become of you?
Back to work, everybody! The morning rush is on!
Where's my dough?
Isn't that what we're all asking each other? I know. From the pup walking his beat to the little baby asleep in his mother's arms. We're all asking the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Where's my dough?
Oh, there'll be plenty of dough, Senator, for everyone once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
I was hoping to wait for the vote during my latest fact-finding mission to Rio. I wanted to be around once the new fee hikes breeze through.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Pip?
It is a powder keg out there, Clem. Well, this time I think it's going to blow.
Daddy?
Whoa! Oh, darling, thank you. I thought you'd never get here.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left just as soon as my exams were finished.
Oh, how is everything?
Fine, Daddy, just fine. Oh, it feels great to be done with school. Finally.
You see there, Mr. McQueen? Beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, if the stuff in her head is nearly as big as the stuff in her heart, I'm sure she'll be running this company in no time.
That's me all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'll be all Gladwell and all grown up, too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation.
It's just a fax copy position, of course. First day.
A fax copy girl. Well, your father mentioned he was bringing on a new fax copy girl. He neglected to mention how beautiful she'd be. You are so beautiful. Even as a little girl, I thought
Oh,
about
that's enough.
Yes, of course.
We won't keep you, Senator. This big day, I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature. What with the fee hike vote?
Whoa, they'll be full. And by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash.
Oh, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through.
Oh, the vote will come through, Clyde. Well, it'll come through provided you come through with the cash.
No worries there. Once the vote comes through, there'll be nothing else to come through but the cash.
And no need to worry about the vote. No need to worry on the one condition that you...
Pip, I think we understand each other.
Yes. Well, goodbye.
Let's meet staff. Staff! Staff, this here is my daughter and our newest fax copy girl, Hope Gladwell. Hope Gladwell, the good people of You're in Good Company, or UGC as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Say a few words, Hope, dear.
Well, I think it's a great company. And I hope to help you make it even greater.
Well, that is absolutely right. Absolutely right. Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago, we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit. We will keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground. Hope here has come to join our little operation to help us keep that promise. So promise me that you'll treat her like the Gladwell she is. For one day she may be standing in the shoes you see me wearing today. The shoes I wore when I made that promise those many years ago. I saw gray skies more golden and cold. I saw gray skies and they never rain gold. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salaries tenfold. I took this town that formerly stank. I took this town and made it smell sweat. I made flushing flush in the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so home should you hang. You may be right there. I can bring in bucks by the buckets. That's the still be ready army.
I never realized large and monopolized corporations can be such a force for good in the world.
You do.
All those coins that we take from the throng end up here where the coins all belong. Lots of coins make our company strong.
Charging fees as we please is all right. It's not wrong.
That greedy has nothing to see. But for our big research team,
And in that post and this foolish scheme, what it shows no one knows, but it's still we can dream. You're making me blush now.
Gosh, Daddy. I certainly do seem to adore you. Why do I feel so conflicted?
Nonsense! Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to teach you how to feel conflicted? Or to learn how to manipulate great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses.
That's exactly what we'll do. Now, get touching.
And copying.
And hope, darling. Well, welcome home.
Awfully late for a little girl to out the bus, especially on a night like that night.
Oh. I'm just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is off. Got one to spare?
Sure, little Sally. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Longstop, I was thinking, we don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know, hydraulics. Hydration, irrigation, or plain old laundry. It seems to me with all this talk of drought and water shortage and whatnot, we might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know.
Well, I'm sure it would, little Sally. How shall I put this? You see, sometimes in a musical, it's better to concentrate on one big thing rather than one little thing. Just to make the audience much happier that way. Well, it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Then why not hydraulics?
You run along now, little Sally. You don't want to miss that last call. Miss Pennywise won't hold that gate forever, you know.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night! You get everything picked up all right, Mr. Barrow? Oh, yeah, sure. Same as always. Here's scream though, Mr. Lockstart.
Man, strong.
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes, I heard him, but then they all seem to scream in the end now, don't they, Mr. Barrow? As their long journey into exile comes to a close, and the spires of Urinetown peek above the horizon. They do scream then, Mr. Barrow. They most certainly do.
I suppose I thought he might be different somehow.
Different.
Old man strong. He always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I was hoping he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there is one thing that I have learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, it's that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises. Not even for the toughest among us. On that journey, expect only the expected. That's a hard, cold, tumble of a journey, worthy of a journey, a boat pulled down, a slack, face, slack with a race, certain to the base as a stumble down. It's a path that, and only one path, out of other reach, as it crumbles down. A hard, cold, tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could save her feet. But me! Jacob, frozen blue, thought he was safe, but didn't true. Didn't know the Johnny kept down there from a complicated trip to Urinetown. But there are those who think government vicious, overly malicious, a bunch of truth, but it's we who gather full of people, have a little steel, marvel, proof, power at fast, bring a little order, with a lot of order, from a baby loot as the book says, early as he's and trample out trees, and what I'll get loose. Roger, Rosa, Captain Company, Lawyer, but ran over when we got these bills. We got perfect goals and and strong, held his feet for much too long. Hope this life I better with luck, it's just what's going on over. Well, years past, all in the jungle, super now, under slow, alive, constant deprivation, certain aggravation, it's no soon, learn, power of the function, organize a function, king to form. So, here, peace is what you're after. Urinetown's the raptor, to having it home.
Julie Cassidy.
Got frozen blue. Roger, Big guy. Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them.
Rio, of course.
Oh, yeah, well, I had to squeeze my little bits out of usual for monthly payoffs, extortion fees, money bribes, etc.
Caution, Mr. Lockstock.
Huh?
It would seem we're no longer alone.
Oh, he.
If I'm not mistaken, that there is his daughter.
Oh, it is, and all grown up, too. Miss Parker? A bit late to be out, don't you think?
Hello, officers.
Huh? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were on that late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself of free kind of walk.
No, I was just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours, stuff like that.
There's some kind of big vote down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I had.
Oh,
Well, I must say, Miss Bible, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. But I would take care of these streets later on, Miss Bible. There is no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Especially these days, what with the new fee hikes and all.
I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no?
Not really. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen? What? Body strong.
A bit late to be out, don't you think?
Out late. Taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? I'm glad to see you otherwise engaged. I think that puts under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes to relieve.
I don't need to do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for a penny. I don't. But you still need to keep your head out of the clouds now. Don't ya? What do you mean by that?
What he needs is, you're a good boy, Papa Strong. You see that you don't end up like your father.
How did my father end up?
We're off. Our work is never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care much for policemen. Not those two, anyway.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Did you find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill. Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny, that's true enough.
Did you mean what you said to those policemen? About everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did.
Well, because mine feels awful cold right now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me, I hope.
No. Because of something I did. Or rather, something I didn't do.
Well, if it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum in your chest? It sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong this morning, is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
A vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly, and I feel real bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that now is the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Sure. Would you be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. Yes, no.
Of course you wouldn't. Because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass.
heart? Or to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Near to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What's it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you hear it?
It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just freeness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. You see, man? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy. Plenty of water. I guess I do want those things.
Well, there's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. There it is. So faint. Saying, into the open air. Wonder and noise. Someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Wait, well, my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Hopes and joys, squalor and noise. Telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Until now. Here, listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. So much stronger than they could uncover. These chambers of muscle to hustle love in our heart. Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly. When you least think of it, your love is there. We all want a world with peace and with joy. Plenty of justice for each girl and boy. Your bright shining world that's waiting to start. No anger or madness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart.
Good night.
Bobby. Bobby, strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night. Good night. Oh. I won't forget about what you said about the clouds and my heart.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Oh, wait a minute. When can I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright, shining world is waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow, and I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Of course she loves him, little son. He's the hero of the show. She has to worry.
Everybody loves Lockstock. Urinetown?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Well, it's a secret. That's why not. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. Oh, no. The information must be oozed out slowly. Until it all bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment. Somewhere in Act 2 with everyone singing and dancing.
Oh, I get it. The next morning, the amenity, and the new lights come down.
That's the one. Come on, Penelope Sally. Keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UDC awards amenity number 9. The first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you will all honor and enjoy. Of course, no one knows better than the good people that you're in good company how difficult times are. But research into finding the long-term solutions we need is expensive. So for the time being, our decision is firm. And we look forward to going to Rio with our new prophet. We look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Good luck, Miss Pennywise, and see you in, well, you know where.
You can't do this stuff, Miss Pennywise. It'll be up to Urinetown sooner or later for a lot of us if you do.
And it'll be up to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now get in line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Strong, where the hell have you been?
I'm sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking, it's all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't have to go in the bushes anymore.
I wasn't.
Like father, like son, that's what I say.
It was about my father. But I was thinking, Miss Pennywise, about what happened to him yesterday. About what's happening to all of us.
He broke the law yesterday, Bobby, and that is the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong? What if all this is wrong?
Wrong! You got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. Sweet-looking head. Keep it up there in the clouds, day after day after day, and it's gonna come down someday, you hear me? Get that head out of the clouds, Bobby Skull. You get it out of the clouds!
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know that drill.
Gleaming and radiant is what I'll keep my eyes on. organ. That's right, a muscular blood pumping organ like this one right here.
Muscular organ?
Can't you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this was too small for you, why not try this one for size? Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky that is deep. Don't ask why it's the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
Well, I don't think so. Come on, Ma. This one's on the house for everyone.
Your heart knows all things great and true.
I've been there, friend, you never know.
Your heart points to the great big blue.
Tell me more.
Oh, Bobby wants to become of you. Wants to become of us
In the sky.
You'll be off to Rio then, I imagine.
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the floor of the legislature, Mitt. There was touch and go there for a while, I understand.
Well, your beaches of Rio slideshow changed their minds soon enough. Just like it changed my mind those many years ago. God, I wish I had never met you, Caldwell v. Gladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning vaccine.
Why, oh, you're absolutely glowing. It would seem that all this work agrees with her. What is the vaccinated?
And the copy.
And the copying. You're a good girl, Hope Gladwell. I used to be one before I met your father.
Good girl.
You heard me. 621, 622. Just a few more.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Why, sure, Hope dear. What is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
I was wondering. I met this boy, you see.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Gladwell. We've got a little problem. COVID.
Long time no see.
Miss Pennywise.
Anyway. It's about public amenity number 9, sir. The people that have rioted.
Rioted?
You're peeing for free, Cobra. I tried to stop them.
The assistant custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Well, Bobby's strong.
And they rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act. Can they do that? Oh, it's strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered there is an unthinkably small percentage of the population.
Well, Daddy, I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Well, Mr. Barrell and I are ready, Mr. Gladwell. You just give the word.
You don't tell me, Gladwell. It is a powder keg up there. And I have a very important plane to catch. Excuse me.
Sam, you're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this disturbance in the butt.
Nick, how so?
Oh, bureaucrat, well, what would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were being threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what they become so angry.
Angry, you say? No one gets angry at me. Not without a beating.
Oh, a beating? But Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it, I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. keeper. You'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in the meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he talks for you. You say, "Hi, bunny," and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. My bunny moo. No, rabbit, still. Get me, boys. Get down, boys. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You have better things to do. It ain't no joke. Her blood, so take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, oh dear.
Animals? Huge incisors and big black feet.
Look closely. You'll see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny and a cold boot. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor bunny simply hasn't got the bread. He begs for mercy but gets tail instead. Cuts his nippers in the air. That's the bunny gets the chair. See the moral, people. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that hope. You're on the power. You're in the money. Advice to you. Read the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
A little bunny in a toll booth.
You heard me.
Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Oh? Don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, oh dear. You see many things.
Even a dog resembling her father.
A little bunny in a shoe box. He thinks he's bound to let you go. So it's done and cozy on your closet door. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers. You put it down. You bunny slippers. Get the message back. Right now. Don't see the bunny. Don't see the shoe. Get up and step out. The one who steps is you. Get up. Get on the floor. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny. It's time we bagged ourselves a few rabbits. Let's go!
Just for you.
So you keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happy.
Oh, Jimmy Davis, it's on record. If your books are right, how's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage. Nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy, and that's the main thing.
Take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, officer.
Retake the first
That's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Officer, what's happening?
It's the Act 1 finale to the Sally. We're thankful arrives to skip off the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
Stuff about the uprising? But what about Bobby's dreams?
Oh, our little Sally. Dreams only come true in happy musicals and a few Hollywood movies. This certainly is being one of those. Now, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Longstop, but it's still a musical. And when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams.
all of my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
The amenity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage. Not by a loser.
The amenity will take as much as it has to be missed. Pennywise, the days of deprivation are over for these people.
Our days of deprivation have just begun. If this madness continues a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Cladwell. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years we've been waiting for the long-term solutions that never came. Well, we're done waiting, you see. For a new day has dawned today. A day filled with hope and happiness. When the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. This day, when the people pay for free, because the people are free! Free, people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See how we can be, bringing the change he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today. Free, people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See how we can be, bringing the change he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Just give us tomorrow, just give us today. From every so great to see your
Hadn't best to stay back here with your father, Hope, dear. The police will want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge! Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
Oh, my God, very hope, dear. A little brutality is exactly what these people need. Order option!
Daddy, wait! He only wants the people to be happy. Isn't that worth something?
Happy to say. Happy. So you want happy, Mr. Strong? Did you say happy, Mr. Strong? If they need a day, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a plum. No rules and no great things would be looking up. But the bad water that we share could dip inside a cup. What tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
But what in the day?
But what tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. With your actions you would cut the child and leave a lifeless hull. Accordingly, you're so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull. Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. can't win tonight, Mrs. Hall. Your rebel is no match for my men.
He's right, Mommy. There's a 1, 2, 2 man.
Now release the girl and try to take your punishment like a man.
Release! No one's holding him.
Punish our bodies, Mr. Gladwell, but you can never punish our spirit. Punish our body. I never bring any punishment on my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know. Once you release the girl,
I told you I can't fight against my father.
And I told you I can't not fight against him.
How can I come with you and still not fight against my father? Unless, unless, dear God, I'm sorry. No!
That's right. We're walking out of here. And you're going to let us. That is if you care about your daughter.
you're making your terrible mistake, Mr. Frog.
Let the girl go, Mommy. She's got nothing wrong.
Don't let daughter go. Follow me.
Seize them. Don't let them get away.
Run! Run, everybody! Run for your lives! Run!
Let me drag one. As you can see, the rebel four making their way to get away and slip their body. The rest of us have been thrown into confusion because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't Hello there and welcome to Act 2. Now things have changed here a bit since the last time, so we'll bring you up to speed in a few minutes. As you may remember, level 4, the bomb is leadership kidnapped Coke and used her as a shield to escape due punishment from my men. Word has it they're holed up in some secret hideout someplace, perhaps this one here.
Ellen, Sally, and all what's wrong? They should have been back by now.
Who are we kidding? The police
gingerbread houses along cold and frothy canals like Venice? Am I different? I didn't say yes. I didn't say no either. I want them found, damn it. I want my daughter released, and I want Bobby Strong. Connie, well, we're working on the clock, sir, but as the sign says, it is a secret hideout, so we're not going to expose it. Use the weapons. Use them, sir. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a tool, an instrument of power to enforce my iron. So send your troops to all the streets and let them understand. It's always nothing bad. It's Urinetown for all the land. Always nothing bad. Dance! Do they think I'll dance? Those people with my daughter want to make me change my stance. Stance, forget it. Am I on I'll teach them not to take from me what's mine.
We better hurry. The emergency planning quorum is waiting.
Oh, yes, of course, the quorum.
I thought there was all that for sure.
Yes, let's keep on our toes, Ma. At least until we distribute the rest of these memos to the other assistant custodians around the city. You think I'm trying to? It's hard to say. They're scared, like we used to be scared. What is true about everyone having a heart? They'll just have to join us. What is Urinetown? Urinetown's a lie. A means to keep the poor in check until the day they die. I did not sure they're dirty, worthless things are different now. We'll fight for rights with all our might until we win somehow. We'll fight for rights with all our might until we win somehow. Dance, listen to it dance. My heart's like a stand reaching through a great expanse. Canyons of freedom.
Connie, you tell me, I'll make sure things go easy on you.
Nothing? You mean like sending me to the nice part of Urinetown?
That can be arranged.
Save it for when you're at the stupid shops and locked up. My part is the rebellion. Besides, the way I see it, I'm already in Urinetown. We all are. Even you.
Me, in Urinetown.
Sure. The way I see it, Urinetown isn't so much a place as it is a metaphysical place. What is Urinetown? Urinetown is here. It's a town wherever people learn to live in fear. So look around, you finally found the place you asked around. For your town is your town if your hope is down and out. For your town is your town if your hope is down and out.
It's your town.
And then we're going to have the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gee, that was a close one. Cops crawling all over the place. Little Sally, where the hell have you been? Spying near the tower club. Gladwell and Fifth and Miss Pennywise, they was all meeting up there. Some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. A quorum of some kind.
She gets the road.
The rope? Shut up! Wait a minute! You can't just give her the rope.
Why not?
Because killing her would make us feel better than them. And to her, you are no better than them. In fact, we're worse. Worse?
What do you think they talk about in those quarters? They talk of them. How good we are. So listen up now. Any second those cops are gonna bust in here and bust us up like a bunch of overripe antelopes. So I say, as long as our juice is gonna spill all over this floor here, her juice has gotta spill too. Gladwell juice. Then we'll see who's better than who. Look, cattle there, all round up, getting hot, with her head full of hair and her heart full of kind. Whether we sign had enough of each air and tell, things and boom, let's get tough, let him rock, snuff that girl.
Stop that, girl. But killing people is wrong. And why does it feel so right? I'm here in a hole on the land with a heart full of fear. What a rip, what a sham. In a cup with me here, busting heads, mighty quick.
But when we send to the sun, when we stir the magic,
We tried to do what we could.
what's a flag?
And we love that feeling gone.
Means doing bad.
They walk close, so they say to the tree. Look here, here's a name on the flag that I see. We see it's the nest, land of course, when a squirrel. She is what we say of the sun. Oh, let's look at
Message like that works best under extremely unbalanced circumstances.
such as we are right here.
Exactly. Now get the rope.
That's right, a rope!
No one's going to be killing anyone around here. Why not?
Because she's our security blanket, that's why. We're buddies. We're so afraid. Killing her might make us feel powerful for a moment.
Friends, I know you're afraid. But this has got to be about more than just revenge. And if it carries thrill of stringing someone up yourself who can't defend yourself.
But why? You want to hang her as revenge for her father's crime. I think he's just in love with her. That's what I think.
Maybe I am. Maybe I made a promise up there. Promise them to stay forward. No man will deny that. Condition of the pocketbook. Even now, they stay forward. Wasn't you, and you, and you. We will look into the faces of our fellow man and see not only a brother, but a sister as well. What's that supposed to mean?
Say that. It's wrong. Don't realize.
That was in the heat of battle. And in the heat, the actual hotness of battle. The cry of freedom sounds something like, run, freedom, run. Freedom, run away. Run, 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 freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday. Then you better run, 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 freedom, run away. Run, run. That's what you should be. Freedom is scary. The black, cool wind that burns your face to wake you up. Literally? Yes. Here's a trick of the sweat.
Guts. Brains if we have to. It may take us years, and some of us will almost certainly not make it through the revolution alive. Maybe all of us. But fight on we will for all the decades necessary to claim a promise of freedom for the people of this land.
Decades? I want a real plan. I've got a real plan.
Miss Pennywise, how did you know how to find us?
I had a feeling you'd be here. No one knows the sewer system like you do, buddy.
Or you.
That's all I'd like to talk to you about.
What about?
He wants to discuss the situation with you man to man. He says he now understands how unhappy the people of this community have become, and he wants to work out a solution with you. Peacefully.
Now there's a shortcut.
That's because of the decades of struggle. But can we trust him? Gladwell doesn't want to fight Mrs. Strong. He just wants his amenities up and running, smooth and natural. That's all he's ever wanted.
What do you think, little Sally?
I think it might be difficult for your love to grow with hope tied to that chair for the rest of her life.
All right, I'll go. No, it's a trick. That's just a chance I'll have to take.
What about the girl?
She stays here. Any fun business in Shade Castle, you tell us to Blackwell.
Sure, I'll tell him. Likewise with the girl. You give it to her, we give it to him. Get me?
We'll be careful.
Now, stay calm. Oh, darling, we'll have you on this in no time. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, Hope.
So, this is the bright new day you were telling me about.
I don't blame you for being angry with me, Hope. But your father gave us no choice.
They may not have taught me much at the most expensive university in the world, but they taught me this much. Kidnapping people is wrong.
Really? They taught you that there?
We have something special together, Bob.
We do have something special together, Hope. But until freedom rules the people of this land instead of fear, love has about as much chance as a baby bunny drowning in a vat of boiling water.
Maybe less.
I didn't mean to drag you into all this, Hope.
I didn't mean. I don't know what I meant to do.
Look to your heart, Hope. I think the answer to what you want is waiting for you there. Deep down, somewhere among the tissues.
Wait a minute. When will I see you again? When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, the happy world comes, it turns back to day, and it's even before you
You caused a lot of excitement over the past few days, Mr. Strong. But a lot of people riled up.
This is just the beginning, Mr. Gladwell. The people have only just begun to fight.
Keeping my daughter confined against her will. Is that how the people fight?
Well, they fight by any means. Yes, sir.
The freak are still ours, Mr. Strong. Don't give us holed up in some underground.
Oh, they'll be up.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. There has been a disturbance over in number 39. Number 16 is low. Word has begun to spread.
People have gathered all the rest. They're waiting to see what young Bobby will do.
After he's finished talking with you, of course.
Of course. Mr. Queen. Do you remember the stink years, Mr. Strong? First years when the water table started to drop. And it just kept on dropping. No one thought they had much time then, and many others didn't. Well, curious things. The things much like the things that are happening today. There was the looting and the hoarding. Riots broke out like there was no tomorrow. Well, there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow if you're tough enough to cling to it. Which is why I'm asking you here tonight. Wait. Some people see me as an evil man.
I think they're just jealous.
Truth is, I'm no more evil than you, or Miss Pennywise, or any of those poor people you insist on trying to lead. I'm only a simple man trying to cling to tomorrow every day by any means necessary.
And what happens when the drought is over?
Over? Well, we can always hope, I suppose. But until then, our regimen of controlling consumption through the regulating mechanism of cash must continue.
Ah, the regulating mechanism of cash.
Bobby, I want you to have this cash. Now I want you to tell the people that the powers that be grant full amnesty to those involved in this week's criminal activity, as long as they're willing to go back to the improved feast schedule as authorized by the legislature. No one has happened yet, huh? Then have a good time in Rio.
You can have a nice time down there, boy.
So many tomorrows.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. My conscience will cost you more than a pile of cash, Mr. Cladwell.
Bobby, it really is an awful lot of cash.
Free access is the only cash I'm interested in.
Well, I thought we had an understanding, Bob.
And understand this. There really is a way. That bright new day, then we'll find it together. All of us. And then not just the wealthy few. And that means free access.
Free access is impossible.
Then that's what I'll tell the people.
So, we'll not return to the stink years, Mr. Strong. I'm not alive.
Pablo, what are you doing?
I spent a lifetime building this company. They know the police driving political elite, snuffing out popular resistance as if it were a gnawing lazy body in the palm of my hand. My right hand. I centralize all power towards thin points, right here, between these two ears. And I'm not going to allow some brilliant boy who can't remember stink ears to ruin all that. Seize him!
No, don't do it, Caldwell. There's no telling what they'll do to the girl.
That's just a chance I'll have to take.
It really isn't even as they say.
You think just because I love my daughter, I'll stop clinging to her model?
Caldwell, what are you saying?
I closed my heart for love once. I can do it again now. To Urinetown with him then. With all the hate strokes along up. With all the hate. You like Mr. Cladwell? Cladwell!
Why did I listen to that man? Why did I listen to the nature of his plan? And when he talked, I should have walked, I should have walked, I should have ran. Why did I listen to that man?
Get word to police headquarters. We'll want all hands on deck tonight. You And you, come with me. We'll see about these little experiences. And here's Clipper, Assembly Legislature. I'm on full authority for becoming crackdown.
And dirty my hands with this bad business, none on your life.
Don't hit yourself, Dick. Your hands are as filthy as a child at the sandbox time, but don't worry. You can wash them soon enough. Wash them by the banks of the Rio del Rio. Now go. And you, come with me. Why did I listen to that smoke? Right in Cash's wall, he took. That's how that cricket toilet made me take it by my snow. Why did I listen to that? No! You like this, my well? You told one thing, and then you get another. And then you're dead. That's what you did. Come on, there, Tommy. You can't keep screaming all the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, she's doing the others. What happens to me? Happens to her.
What happens to you happens to all of us sooner or later.
Rather later than sooner, I say. Not the hope. Please, not the hope.
Now we finally got you. Now you're in our claws. Capturing our city of gold. Hey, final jury. Nothing to discuss. Now the law is speaking for blood. You'll get your time. Welcome to your town. Welcome to your town. Now no more fun.
Let go of me. I have to save home.
There may be no saving you.
No? Take that. And this. And a few of these. Why did I listen to that boy? How could I listen to the music when I hear noise? Why did I listen to that?
Like the spirit now I've heard so much about. Perhaps it's better for us to show you, huh? What is this? Where are we? You, my boy, stand on the very threshold to a new world.
Door is in front of you. Step through and you're in town away. Door.
More like a railing and pigeons, a rooftop, and drop.
Nice and drop.
Guess I still don't understand. Never fear, the time of understanding is at hand.
Welcome then to the many gates of Urinetown itself.
Why did I listen to that cat? My parents work for him. He said it was so bad. Look out there. I've been bad. Why did I listen?
There's public minutes number 47 and the legislature and my boy from home. I'm just standing on top of the UGC headquarters building and this is our town.
Yes, it is.
Not that we're in our town and in Urinetown at the same time. Oh, God, no, you couldn't have over. You're gonna go there. Just gonna throw me up this roof and that's supposed to be Urinetown? That is Urinetown?
That's no interpretation.
Silly guy.
All night the sirens and the screams.
celebrating, we won't let us down. He's a good boy, my mom's strong. If anyone can find a way to freedom, he can.
Otherwise, we kill the girl right than it's planned.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? Shall we? What's going on up there?
Yes, I saw Bobby.
Yes.
I don't think the meeting went very well.
Why do you say that?
Well, they threw him off a building.
What are you saying, son? Who threw who off a building?
Bobby, the policemen, they threw him off a building.
Police threw Bobby off a building.
Oh, they couldn't have done such a thing. Oh, we have Carlos' daughter. Well, they did.
Is he all right?
Who is he? Oh, Bob. He hit the ground like a bag of beef. The policeman came soon enough, but not before I had heard his last words.
His last words?
That's right. They were about her. They were, tell her I love her. Tell her I'll always be with her, and I will see her in a better place where hope is always new. Ours was a short time. Ours was a love that never bloomed, and in that love there lives a brand new hope. It's calling out to you. Call it soft and gentle, tame and kind. It's subtle and benign.
Oh, if you in the bride, if I say that you do what I feel my life is spent.
No one is innocent. No one. No one is innocent? What does he mean by that? I don't know. He started fading in and out after a while. It was a miracle he was alive at all. The fall was so horrible.
Was he talking about me? How can he say I'm not innocent? Not innocent of what?
Not innocent? Who the hell does he think he is? Please! There's more. He said, tell all the people, tell them the time is always now, tell them to fight for what they know is right.
I lost my sense of sight. I see them standing hand in hand.
I see them standing hand in hand, and she got back to Yes. And then he expired. That bastard flat the light to us.
My just now he takes my body. Who will lead us now?
We're lost! Lost, I tell you! The rebellion is over!
Destroyed with a shove.
What do we do?
What can we do? We do the hell with it.
That's right! We do the hurt to him! Or you can take me instead!
What?
Anyone! Yes! Do what you feel you need to! But please, spare the child!
Old woman, you've been grasping and conniving all your days. Why so giving now?
Because Hope is my daughter. It's true. I am your mother. The one-time lover of Caldwell B. Gladwell.
Struck it.
Flatter.
Call me what you will. Stink ears, you see. No one thought they had much time then. So many of us did. Questionable things. There was the looting, of course, and the hoarding. But there were also the fond farewells and the late night trysts. Life was an explosion filled with riots, cheap cabaret, dancing girls. And love. Oh, yes. And love. There was love like no tomorrow, but there was no tomorrow. But there is always a tomorrow. Some kind or another. After you were born, Caldwell made me promise never to reveal my identity to you. For I was something of a strumpet in my day.
Right now! My heart is telling me many things right now, as you can all well imagine. But one thing that is bellowing louder than anything else is that when there is wrong in the world, someone must fight it! You did a wonderful thing by coming here today, Miss Pennywise. Ma! And if you can reform yourself, well, then maybe we can reform a lot more than we know. Ladies and gentlemen of the rebellion, if you want to do to me what they did to Bobby, I wouldn't blame you. If this crisis rebellion was to peter out in Bobby's absence, sending his memory to oblivion, I would blame you, all of you. Kill me, and the rebellion dies with me. Let me lead you, and the rebellion will triumph.
Oh, she's mad.
Lead you to the very nerve center of my father's empire. I've got a key. And the guards know not to question me, but once there, we'll question Daddy. Oh dear, yes, we'll question him plenty.
Why should we trust you?
Because Bobby, your hero, loved me, and I loved him.
Oh, Deirdre, on behalf of the people of the rebellion, perhaps in time we might be able to love you too.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Love. Now, let's transform all those professional people into bouncing bags of beans!
You ever have any doubts about what we've been doing? I mean, about the killing and all?
Well, I'm surprised you'd learn, but sometimes I do. But the health and security of the people of this community are my primary concern. I love the people of this town, Mr. Barrett, very much. That those edicts may be their only chance.
And I love you very much.
Nice, eh?
Well, that went pretty well.
I am perfectly capable of finding my own way to the legislature, you know.
No offense, Senator, but Mr. Klein doesn't want to sign what was coming crackdown and all.
And what if I am flying the coop? What if I am actually on my way to the airport right now to catch the last flight out to Rio? What do you say about that, huh?
Not yet, sir. They're still searching the sewer system.
Which is where they'll be keeping hope, I imagine. I only pray that when we meet in heaven, he can find it in the vastness of my heart, of her heart, to forgive me.
Giving up on me so soon, Daddy?
Whoa! Miss Gladwell, what an unexpected surprise.
Is there any other kind?
Darling, thank God you're safe.
I'm not safe yet, Daddy, but I will be. Soon all of the people of this land will be safe. Most of us. Anyway.
What?
It's all over. We've come to take you away.
Take me away, but to where?
To the same place you said the other morning.
And old so-and-so. And almost wouldn't or couldn't meet your criminal beehive. Seize him!
Oh, what is the meaning of this?
I've joined the revolution, Daddy. And you? I believe it's time you joined the expat community in Urinetown.
Oh, darling, you're making a terrible mistake. You need me more than you know.
The only thing we need now is freedom, Daddy, for the people. And love? Yes, I'm love.
That's what I used to think hope did before the sting years. But worldwide ecological devastation has a way of changing the matter. You're too young to understand it now, but there really are things more important than love. Food, water, shelter, for example.
And piles of cash.
It wasn't just cash, Miss Pennywise. It was an awful lot of cash. So long, power, so long, money, like the honey this time round.
Remember when our nights were sorry?
Aren't you sorry?
Sure, I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
No, sorry.
What now, Miss Butler?
Now is the beginning for all of us. Now is a new day when each of us, regardless of race, class, creed, or criminal history, can come together as one people and share the fruits of our labor as one. Now is the dawning of an age of compassion and the right to do whatever you like, whenever you like, with whomever you like, in whatever location you like. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks the final day in an age of fear, an age that lasted far too long. Today marks the first day of a new age, a new age of golden fire and hope. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river just in you. I see a river flowing for freedom. I see a river straight and true. Come to the river flowing for justice. Come to the river rising. Come to the river flowing for justice. All for the people, me and you.
Well, as you guessed, Hope took over her father's business, instituting a series of reforms that open the public bathrooms to all the people to pee for free whenever they like, as long as they like, as much as they like, and whomever they like. The UGC was renamed the Bobby Strong Memorial Toilet Authority. It was operated as a public trust for the benefit of the public.
Officer Longstock, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm just keeping my head down, little Sally. That's something you want to learn to do.
But aren't you scared the rebels will see you?
I may be a cop, but I'm also the narrator, so nobody can touch me out if they want this show to get.
Well, I think we can live like that. One old spirit for a while. Sisters and brothers, like for the river. Fathers and mothers, peace to darling the family. For the river, shout for the river. Why don't you? In the river, way in the river, shout in the river, through and through the bump in the river. You are the river, and on the shoreline jumping.
Of course, it wasn't long before the water turned silty, brackish, and then disappeared altogether. As cruel as Corporal McCliver was, his measures effectively regulated water consumption, sparing the town the same fate as the fans of Urinetown. Hope chose to ignore the warning signs, however, preferring instead to bask in the people's love for as long as it lasted.
What kind of musical is this? The good guys finally take over, and then everything starts falling apart.
Well, like I told you, little Sally, this isn't a happy musical.
But the music's so happy.
Yes, little Sally, yes, it is.
Such a fever. If only I had a cool, tall glass of water. Maybe I could have a fighting chance.
But don't you see, Mrs. Strong? The glass of water is so
till the Amazon dried up. Then he moved. As for the people of this county, they did the best they could, but they weren't prepared for the world they inherited. We, as they were on the legend born in their founding fathers' scared tactics, but when the water dried up, they recognized their town for the first time for what it really